How's it going, Z Squad? Big Z here. As you know, each week we choose one card and build two decks, and then they fight on the ranked ladder for dominance, and then the winner goes into the Hall of Fame on Discord. This week we have Ambushing Crab, which is in the colors of red and black, and we have Bouncing Crab in the colors of blue, white, and black. Let's get into the decks. How's it going, Z Squad? It's Big Z here, bringing you another deck. This deck's feature is Crabomination. It's one of my favorites. Bring them up here is a little bigger. So you get to steal something from their library, something at random, the top of their deck, and something random from their graveyard, and then catch it for free. Can't get enough of this guy. He looks cool. He is cool. Pretty solid body. We're going to be abusing him a little bit. Of course, we're going to huck him in the graveyard. We got some artifacts to try to feed him to, because he does indeed have emerged from artifact. So we have main game plan here is what we have. We have, Faithless Looting to chuck some stuff in the graveyard, maybe him to draw through our deck. We have, some damage removal, some iffy removal here. Necromancy, of course, lets us bring something spicy back. Chrysis lets us dig and get value. Gruffclaw, we can bring out, smack in real quick, maybe cast something really big that we need. These are our, big spenders. Come out, give us life, draw us cards, sacrifice them, get, seek some cards, draw some more cards. Got some removal, of course. I think if you could ever play a deck without any removal. We have one Enduring Courage. I'm kind of short here on the funds. I want to add one more, so feel free to do so. I'd highly recommend. Get our Gruffclaw or anything when they bring it out. Give them more power. Smash in, ruin some faces. Got some more reoccurrence. We got a Tali in here, stealing stuff. We have a lot of life game decks. So Atali switching to that poison counters clutches you some games. Portal Pyraxia, of course, we only have one of. It's really high. Most of the time, it's in Huck It in the graveyard. We have our lands, and of course, we have the four of the showcase here, Crabomination. But I'm really excited. This is the first new series we have. We're going to choose two decks. One card, two decks every week. And then we will battle them out, see who wins. And whoever wins goes into Hall of Fame. Maybe we'll pull them out a little later. But I'm going to, stop talking. We're going to move on to some gameplay. Thank you. Appreciate you. See you after this. All right, now we bring you Bouncing Crab. This one in particular is, white, blue, and black, like we discussed. This one, same occurrence, and we want to get the crab out as much as possible, but instead of reanimating him, we are going to bounce him with Thassa's. She's hard to remove because she needs to be exiled. Even if she's on the field, she's indestructible. Getting her out to attack with is a little rare, but it depends on what you end up stealing, right? And that's what we're all about. We have Faith Lapse and then Get Lost. I would be honest here. I went a little crazy. Just got two of each. I don't think I realized how that Get Lost is just a better Faith Lapse. Tyrant Scorn seems a little weird here because it hits so low for destruction, but it's nice to return something to your hand when they go to target it, and it doesn't cost too much. So late game, if we have extra mana playing around because of the Simulacrum's back in this deck. He's just too good, too easy to sacrifice, or too much value. In those games where he comes out, you're using this guy a lot because you're bouncing him. You're getting extra triggers with Mommy Norn, of course. You can't just pick him back up, recast it for cheap, or even play a sim, get it back up, whatever you want to do. I mean, the possibilities are not quite endless, but pretty good. Midnight Clock, to rotate through, generate some target. They will try to get rid of it. It's useful to have, when you're kind of stalling, just kind of removing, sitting there, you didn't quite get what you wanted. A Midnight Clock comes a long way. Biza saved us a lot, bouncing it twice when you're really low. Biza will get you 4 life, get you some creatures, get you some cards. Like, it'll really help you even out the game if you're falling behind. We do have double Wraths. This deck is a little slower than the last one, so we have to kind of stall, and aggressive formats are definitely a thing. You'll fight them a lot, so I always run board wipes. I don't know how you can make a deck without it unless you're going off turn 2. Then we have, of course, Mommy Norn, Mother Machine. She lets us double all our triggers. Come in the crab. So, if you have her down, then you already have Thassa's. So, Thassa's, Norn, crab. Or maybe in reverse, depending if you want to try to hide that you have Thassa's. So you play the crab, it comes out, triggers twice, and then it gets bounced again by Thassa's, then it'll trigger another 2 times. So that's, excuse me, a potential of 4 triggers in 1 turn, which means you're going to steal 4 things from the hand, 4 things from the top of their library, and then 4 things in their graveyard that have anything that they probably really wanted that you already killed. So you can, the chance of using someone's entire deck against them, pretty common. You cannot cast lands though, bit of a bummer, but that's fine. Agent of Treachery, he's not legal in Brawl, he is legal in Historic. Obviously, it goes without saying, stealing stuff, swinging the game, stealing something that's really bothering us, usually what happens here. Nothing else fails to steal their lands. And he has the nice little draw here, but the goal is, of course, the crab, get him out. And then, of course, we have my favorite, the Triumph lands are so good. So we have, a lot of those lined up. Yeah, this is Bouncing Crab. It just likes to bounce, as the name says, the crab. All right, so you'll never hear me say this, guys, but too much crab. Too much, just from right from the start. I have to hit the mulligan here. This is looking better. Looking a lot better. We'll get rid of this for now, and then really lean into getting Circuit Mender, and then getting the crab down. Let's play Faithless Looting anyway, so we can throw a Tolly, and we'll just throw the... Feels bad to throw Gruffclaw so early, but we have our game plan here. Bad news is they are playing black, so there's a good chance Circuit Mender won't stick anyway. But when he does come out, he will indeed draw us a life and get us a... Excuse me. And draw us a card anyway, so there's worse things. Rogue Passage. He might be a ninja deck then. He might try to hit us. It's kind of... In Standard, you kind of fight the same decks a lot of the time. And in Historic, you'll see a lot of mono white. But in Historic, it's a little harder to find out exactly what we're looking for. Or what we're going to be against them, sorry. I mean, what we're looking for if you're looking through all of the stuff you can play. But it's hard to say for sure. Looks like he might be doing some graveyard stuff. There's almost no way they let this live. If they do, easy crab, we can bring the crocodile back. That's easy win-win. Well, they're gonna let it up? There's no way. No way. Well, look at him. Look at all the majesty while we're waiting. Look at him. Alright, so he necromanced something of ours. He's gonna grab our Atali. Oh. He didn't grab our Atali. Okay, well he's gonna regret that. So now we can sacrifice it. I don't know why you wouldn't grab Atali. That makes almost no sense to me. We're going to just pay 3 life and get rid of his. Oh, Necromancy's gone. It goes there. I would have grabbed Atali. He could have grabbed anything. I don't know why he didn't grab Atali. Sorry, I was very startled there. He didn't grab Atali. Alright. Well, you got to worry about. This card exists. It is very popular. It has a lot of text I'm not going to bore you with. You can, if you want me to read it to you, leave a comment, and 100% will do so. So he's going to Bone Shard us, and that's fine. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. So we're going to do Enduring Courage. If he doesn't get rid of or keep removal up, we can play the Gruffclaw and smack, and then try to play a removal, play something that brings something back. Sorry. Between you and me, a little nervous, talking a little much here. Okay, so, perfect. So we'll play the Gruffclaw. It becomes a 5. We're gonna swing. Gruffclaw has Menace. We're just gonna Damnation here. It's unfortunate, but we cannot afford to let Shieldred up. If you let Shieldred up, you'll lose. Every time. Shieldred is such a strong card. I'm not sure if she's standard legal anymore, because I don't play standard. I like to use my cards forever. We're also best of 1, which is, I know, everyone's favorite format, but we're here to play Magic. We're here to have a good time. I don't always plan on doing just Historic decks. I will, you know, end up playing more for you guys. But for the moment... Alright, Buried Alive. I don't think we run any graveyard removal. We do not. That is unfortunate. Alright, so... So we want to try to hit a land drop here. He's gonna, I guess, sacrifice his Shire Terrace. So there's the portal. And we'll just throw away, because they can be recurred. And now we have enough to use Pyre. I was thinking about using a Braid instead, but the ability to throw stuff within Graveyard and hit some Planeswalkers is pretty good, but we might switch to a Braid. Historic is more artifact heavy than it used to be. So we can hit that. It's going to hurt, but we can't hit it. It's only going to do 3 damage, though. And if we draw a land here, we'll be able to play our Crab again. And then we could potentially steal something really good. I'm hoping Orby had a Necromancy herself. So, he's pretty excited. He, you know, he's highlighting all his cards. Let us know what's going on. I can appreciate that. So let's hope we steal something good here, if we can play it. Alright. So he only has 2 things in his hands, and one of them is probably a creature he can't chuck out. So, hopefully... Okay, I love when they do this. Shields are down, right? This is the turn. The turn. When the shields are down, when you're playing something with heavy removal and the shields are down. Damn it. Sorry. Words. The shields were down there. That was kinda it. We're gonna regret throwing Damnation away. I can almost guarantee. But this will let us roll right into what we want. Yeah, so he's gonna play... The shields were down, sorry. So I interrupt myself. When shields are down, you can play, you know, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so here's Necromancy. What do they have that we could steal? Nothing too exciting. Bahamut feels like it's not good. Shieldred they'll just kill. So let's play our own here. They may have exile creature removal, which is possible. Let's go to our graveyard though. And we're gonna play... So Atali could potentially work out really well for us, but we're here to play the Crab. They call them content plays. We're here to play the Crab. So, he's probably going to remove the Crab. And that's fine, because then whatever's left in his hand, we steal. Okay. So if he had something good in his hand, it's ours now. It was not what we wanted. Buried Alive doesn't feel too good to us. Okay, so not the best there. We still, again, we can either draw a land for another Crab, or we can Spirited Simulacrum. Okay, so they're looking through their thing. We did the same thing. They're going to bring someone back. So... It was basically graveyard deck versus graveyard deck. Whoever gets their thing first kind of wins. Okay. Okay. So let's go here. It's gonna get hasted. We got Bahamut. So that goes without saying who that's gonna hit. And that's game. Easy. Crab strikes again. Again. We have fun this match? Yeah. Alright. Pause, pause, pause. Here we go. Okay. So this easy keep. We can Necromancer. I shouldn't say easy keep. This is a very okay, they're mono black. So this is a very easy hand for them to interrupt. Okay. So that was really bad of us. So They're gonna throw our necromancy away because they don't want to get rid. They don't want to throw our crabs away. As soon as I said easy keep, yeah. All right, so it doesn't matter. We have Circuit Mender now. We can throw one of the crabs away. Let's just do that. You want to deny them as much vision as possible. Now they don't know what's going on. They can foretell things, which is pretty good. I'm gonna mute myself for 1 second, Paul. Alright, you didn't want to hear that. That was bad. Okay, so there's no way they let us keep Circuit Mender. But said it's a blocker unless they foretell something. Maybe they foretell something will be fine. They want to get rid of Circuit Mender. Maybe they'll foretell two things. This is a sweet card. It never lived for me when I tried to play it back in the day. Children. Okay, are they gonna kill Circuit Mender? Yes. No. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Let's do this. Let's emerge from the artifact. Obviously, there's no point in swinging. We did draw a card, but that's fine. Another Thoughtseize, another Thoughtseize, and a land. Well, let's see what else he has. If he has any removal, it's just more land. Okay. Alright. Well. So this hits a wide variety. If they attack with Shoulder, we'll just block. You cannot afford to leave Shouldered up. You just cannot. And they're realizing that if I block and kill Shieldred, that they really don't have anything to do. So we'll use this first to see. Alright. We got Damnation. That's really good. Let's do that. It feels bad. No. Portal to Paraxia. You only have one, so you feel like you wouldn't get it all the time, but you do. So that hurt. We drew a lot of lands there. But it was necessary. We need to get Shouldered off the board. Every time, if you're playing black, there'll be a Shouldered. Excuse me. Yeah, they are. They are hurting us pretty good here. Alright. So we're going to go down to 5. We're going to make us discard. That's fine too. Yeah. Alright, 2 Damnations. We'll swing to see if they decide to be cheeky. When someone swings, and you know that it's a bad attack, they 100% have what they need. Okay, so hopefully they don't get another Shieldred. We really can't afford that. If they keep it on top, it feels good because we're going to steal it. Please, if they keep on top, it's amazing. They put them on the bottom. If we got our own Shieldred, that would be fantastic. They're only going to play one card at a time, probably. But we do want to... We want to keep this land so that we can... Oh, of course we draw one. Isn't that always it? Alright, so we could steal their Shieldred, but there's not worth it. Let's hope we steal it this way. Alright, we got Waste Not. Waste Not's kind of dead for us. So we're going to do this instead. And then we can scry. So... Oh. He's getting excited, but he didn't know what he wanted to do. So Edict. That's fine. Let's sacrifice this enchantment then. Just see. So, he was pretty smart about it. He made us draw one first. Perfect. And we got the crab. Hey, another crab. So we do need him. We'll play it. We should have loaded that differently. That's fine. Alright, let's play the crab. We should have played Circuit Mender in between. Alright, So it's really tempting to use Turgid as a creature, but she is always better, almost always better, as the artifact. The creature can get removed. It's a lot harder to remove her as an artifact. So basically what we could do from that point is we could just keep smacking and smacking and smacking with 5s until they removed it, of course. And then we could leave all our mana up and just keep tapping with Turgid's Lantern and doing 3 unless they discard or sacrifice something. So the pressure we just got from the crab, yet again, amazing. All right. So I'm guessing we messed up pretty good there. When you think about it, you know, yeah, we should have crabbed. We really should have crabbed. All right. So I'm going to Gruffclaw, hoping that they play something we can kill. Okay. Are they going to swing? They are not. Perfect. Alright. So let's kill that. Play this tapped land. Swing in. Roll high. The crab. Discard. Easy. Let's discard a land. Ooh, we got their Harbinger. Very nice play. Easy. Easy. Okay. So they have to get rid of a lot of stuff here to win. Okay. That's a really good one. I'm not going to lie to you. That is a solid choice. It's going to buff them. Now they are fairly strong. So we play. We start trying to dig. We go greater. We got a crab. So hopefully we can out-crab their crab. How we can out-crab their crab. How we can... Okay. That's really bad. Okay, so that's about as bad as it could have possibly got for us. Righteous Valkyrie is a disgusting card. Yeah, so we need a board wipe like yesterday. We have no choice but to block if they attack. Yes. They're thinking if they want to attack, because if they attack with both, Exile's going to go away. Yeah. They should attack with both. Let me just take the 12 here. So let's discard. Oh, yeah, because we still have this, so we need to draw that damnation. We did not draw the damnation. No, we did not. We have nothing to get. I guess we YOLO and see if they block appropriately. They could just take it. They don't have to block at all. I just hope they block crab, and then we try to do redemption and steal something. We lost. Like, that's it. Alright, so there's a possibility that we hit something with Gruffclaw that was going to be good. And there was not. Okay, well, I guess either way we get to get crab. Alright, yeah. So. Yeah, we can't win this turn. Okay. Well. If they had nothing to play, we could have. But now we can't. Yeah. It's hard to say for sure. Like, so we can block. Yeah, so they're doing Exacxies. So even if we blocked here and here, we still lose. So it was a good start. Them having another Archangel of Thane was pretty rough here. Let's bring it back. Let's try to dig. Yep. Alright, we have something to throw. Hopefully we get damnation. They have 86 life, though. Alright. Oh, we got it. Alright. So this puts us in a very good spot. Because now we're going to start stealing the Righteous Valkyries. So here we go. Steal that. Let's see what we got here. Perfect. Let's steal... Let's do this. Steal it. Do that. Alright, now we're cooking, guys. I really thought we were dead because of the... I forgot about the lifesteal. So they have a lot of health. Like, it's probably going to take them a minute before they decide that we're going to win, because they're trying to dig for farewell. We're just going to play their hand. I know the crab needs to come out, but... I almost had him sacrifice the wrong thing. Alright, we did some digging, but we found it. Alright, starting to look a little better for us. How the timetables have turned. That's what it's all about. So, as you can see, the crab is the reason this worked. Like, we have virtual persistence, but the crab was it. Oh, I love the crab. Oh, sorry. Alright, well, we have lands for once. 2 visas, some removal. Could be a little better, but we'll be alright. Let's continue. I don't like how red faces, but sorry. Alright, so we have white and historic. It's either life gain or stall until they do what's it called? Can't remember at the top of my head. Until they get the card that they can only have to cast twice to win the game. Hey, never punished. Let's do this. We'll play this. So Beans is a little awkward because she helps you gain value back, and we want to get hit and have less lands before we use her. So like we want them to... Okay, so we cannot win the game unless we hit that. And now, yeah. Okay, so pretty much we're gonna have to try and see if they have land destruction in their deck, because that's the only way we're going to be able to hit their land. I have no land destruction, and we had no instant spells to kill it, so they're never, if they can avoid it, they're never ever going to play that land again. Like, they're not going to tap it to bring it out as a creature. They won't. Alright, they have their own Mommy of Machines. I feel like this deck was made to counter us. Which is pretty funny when you think about it. Alright, let's get rid of Mommy of Machines here. Alright, now we have a Faithful Absence, which is pretty nice. Alright. Elspeth. We can work with that. It'd be sweet if we play our Crab and get Mommy. That would be helpful. Again, we really won't be able to. So I just found the one thing that could win us the game. If we steal their Mana Vault. If we steal their Mana Vault, then there is nothing they can do about it. That is hilarious. And we got the Mommy. Let's go. Alright, good play. So this is the power of the Crab and bouncing. We're going to steal the rest of the things in their hands. And then next turn we'll play Agent and steal their Mana Vault. They're just going to surrender, which I guess they're assuming. So either they had the answer in their hand to blow up their land, or possibly just didn't want to sit through us stealing all their stuff. This one's a little heavy. This guy, some removal, Spirited. Try to live on a dream here. No blue. Dead card in our hand. You know, what's the worst that can happen? You need to do something about... My face is so red. I wonder if it's because of the... Oh, that was really bright. That was really blue. Alright. J. Monty. Okay, play that first. Then we have Chapel. Then we have Get Lost, Wrath of God. We also were really rude. I don't think we said good game to them last time, and that's not okay. Hey, never punished. Look at that. Never punished for a thing in our lives. Never punished. Okay. Well. I don't know what the heck they're doing, but... So we don't want that to stay. So... Probably remove it. There are probably, black-blue... yeah. Proliferate. That's the word. We'll apply that a bit. Alright, let's get their shields down. They probably have a counter spell. They don't want us to remove this. It's stuck for a reason. Okay. So then let's... It's gonna feel bad to wait this long, but let's get bosses down. We might regret that because a lot of these decks, once you get one poison counter, they just keep proliferating. So, yeah. All right, so let's try this and then this. See if he counters this as well. They already used one, of the counter spells they have. Do you think they kept the hand with 2 counters and 2 creatures? It's possible. Okay. Alright, Weekly Warrior. Thank you, sir. Alright. Alright, guys. Let's try to get it. Got it. Let's target it again. Bring it down. Ritual of Soot. Okay. This is an answer that gets rid of these pretty nicely. Gaining Toxic and Flying. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to use this first. They're probably going to counter it. And then we'll play the crab. Because then we can sack, we can emerge and sack. So they may take out. Okay. Nice. Alright, so let's... our life doesn't matter. I think we didn't need that. We forgot to swing first. Rookie mistake on our end. Alright, so we didn't draw anything. Oh, we can block their flyer though now. With a flyer, which is pretty nice. Okay, they surrendered. Just like that. That's all you need. The power of the crab. Right into diamond. Like I said, low ranking, but diamond's the next tier. We'll crunch right through here. Not a bad place to stop. I think we will. Show the power of the crab. Pretty good. Alright, first starting hand, bad. We have to huck something. Technically, get lost is better. I don't know why we're running both. I think I didn't realize that get lost hits planeswalkers. We don't want to be milled any faster than we need to, so we're just gonna hit the crab. We need to slap the midnight clock and then just start milling. Okay. Whenever the deals combat, do a trade. Let's get this down, then we can start playing the rest of our stuff. So now if they are on the mill plan, we have midnight clock, so like if they're not aggressively milling us, we should be fine. The bad news is this. So we're kind of hoping they burn all of their mana, and then we can just return something to their hand. Okay, so this guy's going all in on the mana here. So if they play something that doesn't, like they don't play an Agent of Treachery or Crab, I've seen like nobody play the Crab. Like Crabomination is just the man. Alright, counter target spell. That's fair. Okay. I'll take some damage here. They'll get another treasure, but we have another spirit hit in the back. Alright. Poison the Cup is a good one. Each opponent loses 1 life. What's it going to do then? Okay. Alright. Does he have another? It's a 200 deck. There's no way they have another You Find the Villain's Lair. Okay. I was about to say. Like, that would be wild. Okay, so we're going to hold this. Either we're going to get rid of this so they stop smacking us. Or, because I'm worried they're going to drop a Planeswalker. And if they drop a Planeswalker, then, you know, what's the point? So if they try to shoot us... Okay, we'll just do this. We need to seek something anyway. I was gonna like pull it up if they try to shoot it, so they are going to try this. So let's Let's gain some life, bring some people. They'll try to shoot bees, and we will bring it back with Tyrant Scorn. Are they going to counter? I mean, they run them. I mean, how many could they possibly have at the moment? But they do run them. Alright. Awesome. Okay. So they're going to try to fire the cup off for scrying potential. We're going to return it to our hands. And now they don't get the foretell. They don't get, well, they don't get the foretell, sorry. They don't get to scry, which is really good. Alright. Good, good. Thirst for discovery. It's not too good for us. So we'll just do this and that. So now we can play her again because we're still below. Opponent has more life than you. It doesn't matter if they're like at 20, because sometimes that's a stipulation. We just discard 2 cards. Okay. That is fair. This guy has a hodgepodge. I mean, it's 200 cards, right? This man just put every blue-black card he could think of that he wanted in one deck. So I don't know how relevant this is. So I don't know if we care. Honestly. Alright. Now it kind of makes me wanna wait. We know they have a Planeswalker. I don't know if we care enough, though. Let's just get rid of this. It's gonna do 1 damage to us when it dies. Now they can draw it, but they can't play it. If they pay 2 to draw it, then they have to wait till next turn anyway. This guy's being real spammy, so we're gonna hit him with one of those. Okay. So we'll just do this. Get rid of their Horde Robber, unless they have another counterspell. They found a second Find the Villain's Lair. Okay, that's fair enough. Our Midnight Clock's gonna proc. What? Could they have stopped the activation? No. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so now we can just kill their Sorin when it comes out. We don't care about that. I want to be petty and start spamming back, but that's not us, you know, that's not what we do here. Let's just do this, because it won't matter what he pop decks anyway. Okay. That won't matter too much. Another one. Okay, so whatever we play is going to get removed. So let's just... Is that enough mana? Count math. It's only 3. Okay, so we'll just play it this way. That way we have extra mana. And then we'll go from there. I think we want to just get Lost the Horde Robber. He's getting a lot of value out of it. So I think what we'll do is, if he just swings to see if we block, we'll kill the Horde Robber. And then he will kill our Spirited Simulacrum. At least, based off the information we have, that's about how it's going to go down. I mean, this would be the moment I spam, you know, good game back. But okay. He's over here spamming us, and he's the one holding up the game. What are you doing? What's going on, chat? the cube. So it is. Well, actually, let us do that. It's gonna leave the battlefield, letting us proc something. A Biza, which puts us back. And now we'll kill the cube. He doesn't... I think it cost 5, okay. Yes. Now we'll get a mana again, and if it leaves the battlefield, then we can get another proc. So... And he didn't attack. Ow. He is. Excuse me. Okay. So let's play this. And then now they have more cards than us. They don't have more lands or people, but we will at least get some life back. And then we can play... Let's do this. They're gonna get rid of Biza anyway, so let's tap her again. Tap her, yeah. Bounce her again. So that we can get even more life. And now we're back even with them again. So all of their... We're setting up over here, and we just reset. Like, okay, so big surprise. They kill Biza. I don't know if you're surprised or not, but I'm not. Let's make them kill it. Like, we really don't care. They have so much mana that they're extra at this point when they're top decking almost. Doesn't matter. Like, yeah, they can draw a card or whatever, but like... Yeah, see? He's now, That's what we wanted. We really need to draw a crab. Where is he? Okay. Mommy Norn's not going to make it, but we'll get her out there. And now we'll just start tapping down his Horde Robber until we decide that it's, you know, fine. Alright. The pause, they hover their deck, they're going to exile it. Okay. That's fair. Alright. We're just going to let them know that this is their life for now. Like, he's not, we're never going to let him attack with that unless we want to. Spider Queen is really rough. I hate that card. Used to be all over standard and historic. Hate's a strong word. We are getting flooded. Okay, so if we were to clear the battlefield here, it would give her 1, 2, 3 loyalty, put her back to 4. But I feel like we'll just do that anyway. She'll get loyalty back. Basically, she got this for free. But we don't want her to, we want her to spend mana. We don't want her to be able to, like, spend all of our mana tapping him down repeatedly. We don't have an answer for Loth yet. So. Okay. He's trying to flood the field here. Pretty good. Sorry about my loud peep neighbors outside. Siphon Insight's a good one. I guarantee if they Siphon Insight, they're gonna steal. They will 100% steal our crab. You can bet any money on it that they're gonna steal our crab. Can they steal some of our lands? Holy shit. This is wild. Alright guys, we're getting murdered on the old lands here. Yeah, I mean, we have options. Yeah, she's gonna steal our crabs. She's 100% gonna get our crab. That's how it always works. Whenever anyone heists my library, they always get our best cards. Alright, so they're cooking pretty good right now. It's always frustrating when you fight a 200 plus deck. And, like, they're obviously card drawing, right? So they're milling through their deck pretty good. But you would think they would maybe hit some lands like we are. Like, we didn't tap. That was our bad. See, I'm over here talking to you you guys, which what I should do. But that was a misplay. 100% a misplay. We need her to start flooding the board so that... Well, there's a double-edged sword here. What does it do whenever opponent deals combat advantage? Okay, that's right. Can we please get anything? Thank God. Alright, hopefully we hit something good. There's no way this lives. We won't be able to bounce it twice. But Crab is the Lord and Savior. So I don't know if they're looking in our hand, hoping that we drop something. Or they probably got Elesh Norn. Alright, a land. Okay. Let's Thirst. Kill their Loth. That feels really good.
It is insufferable.
She's really mad about it. If they grabbed our mommy, we can just Wrath. So. Ooh, was that Shieldred? Alright. Okay, we're sitting pretty good here. They may have got a board wipe from us, but I mean, what are you gonna do there? So One Ring is a good one. Wouldn't have a pile of a deck without a One Ring in it. Okay. Thassa's Deep Dwelling, that's very solid. Okay. So he can do Blood Mage now, and Blood Mage lets him exile our graveyard. Not that there's too much in there. I assume he's going to keep drawing cards, because they're on the back foot real bad here. It makes me wonder what the other card they drew was, and it's probably going to be the Crab. But... Alright, we have our own Midnight Clock. This won't matter because since they're targeted. Sorry, since they're protected, it won't matter. They pretty much need to wipe the board because if they keep drawing cards with Shieldred, which we stole from them, of course, it's just gonna murder. So. Look at that. Ugh, look at that. Ugh. What is that? So, like, are these her legs and she's like... Oh, is this all her? Or is this like a insect that she's riding? Like, I'm not... Is that her bottom? Was she really like that, guys? If you get this far, let me know in the comments. Is that her bot? Is that her bottom? So I hope he doesn't rope us. If he ropes us, we're just going to have to fast forward through all of this. Welcome back, Z Squad. It's Big Z here. We're going to go ahead and talk about the decks a little bit and then reveal that patented winner, the very first ever Hall of Fame between Ambushing Crab and Bouncing Crab. So Ambushing Crab, very consistent, only 2 colors, you know, Graveyard, of course, Shenanigans, works out. The ability to not really care about our creatures too much, just get him out, try to see what we can, let him wipe, then bring him back later. Really helped out a lot in our favor here, helped us be consistent. Really thought the deck went pretty well. Bouncing Crab, not gonna lie to you, kind of disappointed me a little bit. It was not as consistent as it was for me by myself. Of course, those are the breaks, that's how it works out. The 3 colors doesn't really help too much. Elesh Norn is definitely more of a win more card. She doesn't need to be in here. She does shut down other cards, you know, like enter the battlefield. As soon as she comes out, like she'll just shut them down pretty easily. But it is nice to have a more explosive, you know, different version. It takes a little bit longer to set up, but those sweet plays are just mwah. So overall, I did, you know, have good time with this deck. You know, Biza really came in clutch. The Crab, we stole some sweet stuff with. Agent of Treachery, of course, stealing the game. Some of it maybe making the Crab look a little less crabby. But yeah, I feel like this one did do well overall. It did have a pretty good win rate, just a little lower spoilers, but it was consistent. Did die a lot to aggro. We just couldn't get our answers quick enough or get our bees out in time to really matter when it really counted. But I love the deck. I love the crab. Some of those explosive plays really kind of speak for themselves. We're here, Z Squad. We made it. We got our first week done. We are here to reveal our first winner of our new YouTube series. So without further ado, here it is. Ambushing Crab. Woo! There it is. It was very consistent. It won the whole thing. It just went the distance. The two colors helped out a lot, like I said in the description, and being able to reoccur really, really got some people. They really need to stay on top of us and crush us. But with our, constant threats and stopping and then a little bit of removal here and there, we managed to eke out the victory pretty good. It didn't win massively over bouncing. It did win by I think this was like 53%. There was a 51%. Numbers don't lie. This is where we're at. So Ambushing Crab did win. So it's going to be added to our Discord. Hey Z Squad, thank you for making it this far. I just want to let you know this is a new series that we started on YouTube. Pick one card, 2 decks, 1 winner. Please, I'd love to see you join our Discord where we're going to have the Hall of Fame. It'd be nice in the future to maybe have you guys pitch ideas if decks you want me to build stuff around. For the moment, I have a couple weeks of content lined up. Easy would only pick one card. I'll have to make a deck every week. But I'd love to see you guys. Zoldargaming, it's my handle on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. We're going to be posting, streaming. We stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 to 10 p.m. Love to see you. Come on by. We can face you guys. You want to fight one of the Hall of Fame? So I'm more than happy to do with that. Whatever you want to do, come hang out, join this community. It's gonna be a great adventure. Expect more videos to come.